If you're like most of us, cockroaches are what's bugging you this summer. Truly Nolan's Nelson Gonzalez is here to discuss why cockroaches are scary, challenging, and how to keep them away. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having us again.
Yes, I think cockroaches are one of those bugs that no one likes, right? Everyone hates roaches. So we have a lot of them here, a lot of different kinds. What are some of the kinds that we see in our area?
Some of the common ones we deal with are American roaches, but most folks call them palmetto bugs, which is this bug right here.
Okay.
It's pretty big. You've probably seen it flying around in the kitchen or something like that.
Are those the ones that like you don't think they have wings, but they do, and then they come at you?
They'll open up and they'll fly. They're horrible flyers though. So, and the other distinctive mark on them is it has like a Batman symbol on the tip of the head here. So, yeah, these are the ones that'll get into areas where it doesn't matter what kind of food they're looking for. Usually sewer areas, behind the plumbing, in the areas where you're not flushing the toilets or using the sinks. If you're not doing that often, you probably should run the toilets or flush the toilets or sinks or anything like that, because they like to eat the stuff in there as well. German roaches are the other ones that we deal with, are more common. They mate and have a lot of babies, and then they reproduce, and there's a bunch of those. Once they get out of hand, then they start causing a lot more problems. So those are the two common ones. Then you'll get some of the roaches that are outside, like the smoky brown roach outside. It's in the woods when you're doing yard work or something like that. Yeah,
so what are some things that we can do in our home to keep the roaches away?
Most of the time, it's a lot of maintenance things on the kitchen. So when you're dealing with your microwave, you usually have like a filter underneath there that you need to clean. The other thing is you need to do is check on the under the stove. Some people leave things in the stove, the garbage cans, clean those things out. Make sure you're, like I said, going around flushing the toilets, run the water through the plumbing and areas of those natures. Behind the stove, there's usually in the side of the stove where you let all the crumbs drop.
Yeah.
Got to get those things cleaned out because they love all that stuff.
They do. So you just got to keep your house clean, and then the roaches won't come. And if they do come, we got to call you guys.
For sure. We'll take care of it.
Okay, so let's talk quickly. We talked a lot about roaches. What about termites? Because we're still seeing some termites recently. You had a little swarm at your offices, right?
So the weather was perfect. It was very humid that day. It just rained in the morning. It was probably about 10 o'clock. I walked outside of my office and was looking towards all the trees and all that, and I started seeing all these little fluttering things, and the lizards were running around. So we had another swarm of subterranean termites. Okay. Subterranean termites are pretty bad. Those are the ones that'll eat your home a lot quicker than the drywood termites. Usually what you're looking for is milky wings, black bodies, and the swarm is normally about that time. They won't swarm at night. Other types of termites will swarm at night, but subterranean termites are still swarming out there right now. So that means either the colony's not big enough or they're in your house and they need more to eat on your house. So that's how it works.
So is it safe to say that if you see termites, whether it's just one or two wings or a swarm, you should call and get some kind of advice?
Call a professional, because if you do see a swarm inside your house, that means they've already been established. It takes about 3 to 5 years for them to establish. Then you'll also see like fecal matter, which is little droppings, look like coffee grounds. When it comes to subterranean, the signs for them are either mud tubes, mud coming out of the wall where it shouldn't be, then sand dropping down because it starts to dry up.
Right.
But yeah, once you see the swarm, that means they've already been established inside your house.
Yeah, okay. And I know I don't want to let you leave without you telling us about your special that you're offering.
Yes, so we are currently offering a $53 special to anyone who calls in to get the new service for pest control or our lawn service. And then our current customers, it would be $1.
All right, so a good special. So don't wait. Call you guys now, because prevention is key with you guys too.
100%.
Right? Absolutely.
Proactive and then instead of reactive.
Right, absolutely. Well, thanks for coming on. Even though we talked about roaches, that's okay. All right, so to find a Truly Nolan near you, you can just head to the website you see right there, trulynolan.com.